It's feed time at the Cassie Barn, and it was a good morning at the Cassie Barn today, where War of Will was the center of attention here at Belmont Park, his first day out on the racetrack. Not without incident, however, though, shortly after he came out on the track, not one but two horses that were training after the renovation break got loose on the track. A great catch by one of the outriders to get one of them. Both horses were safely picked up, and there was no problems there for either the horses or the riders. And War of Will played it pretty cool all the time, kind of walking on the outside fence, waiting for the traffic to clear, the sirens to be turned off. But once he got going, he was kind of full of himself this morning in his first visit to the track. His rider had her hands full with him, especially leaving the backstretch, going around the second turn. Had her feet in the dashboard coming down the stretch as well, but he did settle in at the end, and it was a good morning for him. I thought he made a great first impression here at Belmont Park. And right behind him was Sir Winston, who's made a great impression here for the last week and a half or so that I've been here. And he had a good morning, too. He had a strong gallop. I had the watch on him. The last 3/8 of a mile was like a Jason Service kind of workout/gallop. I had his last 3/8 in about 40 seconds as he went into the clubhouse turn before pulling up midway around the bend. So like I said, all around a good morning for the Cassie Barn, and we will keep our eye on both War of Will and Sir Winston, two horses that appear to be moving up to a big race and will be major players as expected in the Belmont Stakes. Four of the Belmont horses that are here actually were out on the track simultaneous this morning around 6:30 a.m. The first of them was Master Fencer, who went over to the training track first and then came over to the main track. He looked a little reluctant coming over. The pony kind of had a problem a little. It appeared to me transferring over from the training track to the main track. And, he galloped about 1 1/8, 1 1/4 maybe. He's got a funny way of going when he gallops. He's not the prettiest mover. I'm just not sure what to make of him. I guess we'll learn a lot more tomorrow when he has a scheduled breeze here with Julian Leparoux. Does look a lot different when he's moving on working out than he does when he's at a little slower gallop. He does have that funny kind of almost turfy kind of action. So we'll see. It's a big work. It's really a big day considering what happened here last week with him and the week he's had. We'll see how he does tomorrow morning in that scheduled breeze, just 72 hours out before the Belmont Stakes. Tacitus out again today. Looked good coming through the stretch. Seems happy exiting his big workout here the other day. Bourbon War, he always looks good in the morning when he's galloping. He's got that neck bowed. I thought he made another good impression as well. And so did Spinoff. Spinoff, I thought, had some good days, too, since his work the other day. And I think he's coming up to a big race as well on Saturday. I went over to the training track a little while later as Tax went over to the training track as usual to gallop at 7:45. And he was good today, too. He was strong. I wasn't crazy about his work over the weekend, but he appears to have bounced out of it well. I did get the chance to chat with Danny Gargan for a minute or two after the gallop this morning, and he too thinks that the horse is doing very well, and he's excited coming out of that work. And don't forget, the draw is tonight. It will be held at Citi Field. The draw for the Belmont with the 9-10 horse field not as important as the Derby and maybe the Preakness with a big field, but going 1.5 miles. But that draw will take place tonight, and the overnight for Tuesday's tremendous card will come out, I assume, shortly thereafter as they plan to draw all the other races for Saturday, including that terrific Bet Mile earlier in the day. So like I said, we're getting closer now to the big day, Friday, Saturday. Some big stakes action actually over the next 3 days, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And you're going to get the best coverage of all the action leading up to Belmont 2019 if you stay right here at DRF.com.